Y'all boys, what's going on with y'all, man? Today, we got a little reaction for y'all, man. Usher kicks woman off stage after she tries to humiliate him. I seen a couple clips on the ground, you know what I'm saying? But we finna get a full breakdown of the whole situation. I think Usher and what's it called, and Chris Brown, like they got that little, you know what I'm saying? I think they got like a little tour going on. You feel me? Hey, y'all boy, if your dime wanna go to a Chris Brown concert, man, wrap that shit up, bruh. I don't even want to risk that shit, boy. God forbid that nigga pick your dime out of every dime in the crowd, man. But hey, man, before we start the video, man, y'all know what's going on, man. It's your boy Shade, aka Big Shade. Drop a sub, drop a like, and if you ain't doing it big, you ain't doing it right, man. But hey, man, with that being said, man, let's get into this vid, man.
I don't think she want to be on the stage. Huh?
You were banking on Chris Brown, and you got Usher, and you would have been more into it with Chris Brown. Am I reading this right?
It would have
So she just wasn't fucking with Usher. She wanted CB. She wanted CB.
been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't been the stiffness or whatever.
River TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. Today is actually my birthday, and what better way than to spend this time talking about one of the most viral
Bun fat.
conversations I'm consistently seeing every time I open my phone.
Man, shit, she having a great birthday, man. This vid, how much this vid got? This vid got how much? This vid got 210K views, bitch. She having a great birthday. She making that cheese.
And go on social media. If you guys are unaware of what I'm talking about, recently at Usher and Chris Brown's tour, one of their concerts, a woman was invited on stage and did not necessarily participate in the actions that people would have assumed of if you go on stage to do these, performances. And she has not only gone viral for her reaction on stage, but for the fact that she is being interviewed and her opinions and her thought process is causing a lot of feedback, both negative and positive. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Of course, I'm gonna.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with me, bro. You know what they be doing on them damn stages, bro. You could have just not went. You feel me? Even if Usher had picked her out or whatever, she could have just denied it. You feel me? Because in hindsight, you would think, okay, she acting like that. Maybe she got a nigga or something. But she just said in the beginning she wanted CB. She wanted Chris Brown.
Give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this entire situation. Now, as many of you guys know, Usher and Chris Brown are actually on tour together. The tour is called the R&B tour, which is, R for Raymond and Usher Raymond, and B for Brown and Chris Brown. This is like a huge deal because a lot of people felt like, when Chris Brown came out, he was kind of like the newer or the younger generation's version of Usher. And so to see them both kind of like on the same stage is a big deal. Now, as we know, okay, when Usher do his tour, he got them cherries out. He do the whole cherry thing. A lot of people have got...
And they be going for it too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta up my game, bro. Like, that bit damn near ready to damn near flip off the damn railing, bro. To catch that cherry from Usher, bro.
in trouble.
Got it.
From the whole Usher, residency saga. One of the people being Keke Palmer, right? Like, she had a whole altercation with her.
Damn, he got Keke sweating? Nah. Yeah, bro. I gotta take some notes, bro. I ain't making the right music, man. I might have to make some more R&B, my boy.
Boyfriend at the time, who was the father of her child, based off of her, parading around at the Usher event. So much so that they received so much backlash that the two of them actually had to talk about it. And Usher was like, hey, that don't got nothing to do with me. That have everything to do with whatever y'all had going on. Now,
man, hold on. Let me see what Keke got to say about it.
Obviously, everybody went crazy. We caused some ruckus in my relationship.
Well, hold on. Did we cause some ruckus in our relationship?
We were being showmen.
Hold on.
Being showman, bro. Nah, she was genuinely excited, bro. That's probably what she told her nigga, bro. But I ain't gonna lie though, Keke Palmer nigga probably ain't the breadwinner in that relationship. So I ain't gonna lie, bruh. If I'm dating Kiki, bruh, she making way more cheese than me, bruh. I ain't gonna cap shit. I might shut the fuck up too, nigga. Shit, go ahead, man. Shit, you can fuck Usher backstage. Shit, that the case.
Did I have anything to do with what was going on in your home? Did I?
But I ain't gonna lie, like if I'm on the same level as Kiki though, it ain't no reason for me to stay, bruh. Cause that's too disrespectful, bruh. I ain't gonna cap.
Send you that dress.
Now, Chris Brown is always and has always been known, to bring
And watch, like women gonna say that, that's insecure, bruh. That's disrespectful. Bruh.
women on stage as well for his song, normally the Take You Down song. I don't know if he does it to other songs in this era. And so this is kind of like a ladies' night, single ladies' night kind of situation thing, right? That these women are getting together and going to these shows. Well, for this night in particular, okay, there was a woman who claimed to have been picked out of the crowd to be, escorted into the VIP section. That section is the space that people get called on stage from, right? And so she got called on stage, and it was all over her in her reaction that she was not feeling the interaction that was going on. You could see that, that lean back was very stoic, right? It was very much like, no energy, no vibes, or no anything going on. And it continued so much so that Usher clearly picked up on it.
I don't think she want to be on the stage.
No, she don't.
After this, he gestures for security.
But to be honest though, say hypothetically, right? Like I got a diamond, right? Say hypothetically, okay, that's my diamond. She get on stage, and she's not trying to do too much. The fact that she still got on stage, I feel like that's still a deal breaker, bro.
To basically get her off of stage as promptly as possible, and then he looks around in the crowd to pick somebody else.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on
He
it
got them
just
ads,
by thinking
bruh.
about it. Meet Base 44.
Alright.
Now, immediately after that interaction happened, it went viral all over social media. And when it did go viral, there was a lot of people, a lot of women, of course, who were kind of like, girl, what was the point of you going on stage? Like, why did you go on stage for if you were going to do that? You were trying to humble him, right? Like, you were trying to use this as a moment to humiliate this man. Like, why were you doing this? Why were you doing all of that? And so in, all of the traction that was going on, she ended up taking to her Facebook page, in which she had this to say. She says, first off, nobody is declining to go on stage.
First off, nobody declined to go on stage. What do you think is going to happen on stage? I look good as fuck. You thought I wasn't going to let thousands of people see me? See, man, they just want to be seen, bro. She just want to be seen on the big screen where you bitches will never be. My mom and I had floor seats. Their team approached us and moved us to the VIP before the show even started. Pretty privilege. Oh, fuck, man. Pretty privilege, something you hoes will never know about. They don't say who you're going up there for. Y'all worked me up. Y'all wanted me to get up there and F him at that point. Chat folks aren't used to anything. That's the most exciting that's the most exciting thing that would have happened in y'all little ass lives. F y'all disrespectfully.
I looked good as F. You thought I wasn't gonna let thousands of people see me on the big screen where you bees will never be? My mom and I had floor seats. Their team approached us and moved us to VIP before the show even started. Pretty privileges, something you 304s will never know about. They don't say who you're going.
Nah, don't say that. It be some pretty 304s too. It be some pretty 304s too, man.
Going up there for. Y'all wanted me to get up there and F him at this point? Chat folks aren't used to anything. That's the most exciting thing that would have happened in y'all little A lives. F y'all disrespectfully, kissy face. Now, after she said that, people were in an uproar. Okay? People were like, hold on, girl. It was never that serious. Like, people were kind of like going off. She ended up then doing an interview with one of Chris Brown's dancers, And one of the bigger interviews that she did was with TMZ. And so we're going to go ahead and dive into that and hear what she had to say. I have not heard the video at all, so I'm going to be hearing it organically, authentically with you guys.
Why weren't you into it?
It wasn't that I was into it. I was approached first and upgraded to VIP, and they don't give you any instructions on who, what, when, where, or how.
My assumption would be, though, is that if you're taken from the floor seats and you're put into a different spot, you must have some kind of idea that you're going to be on stage, because a lot of people who are going to these events are very well aware of that, right? Like, they're aware that both Usher and Chris Brown pulled these women on stage. They see all these moments constantly going viral on social media. So obviously, if you were moved to a certain space, you must have had some kind of idea that something like that was going to happen.
They didn't tell you they were going to pull you on stage?
They told me that it was a possibility of me going on stage, but they didn't confirm that until it was closer to time for me to go on stage.
So we're keeping it clear, okay? You knew that you were moved over there because you were going to possibly be one of the people who could be chosen to go on stage, and you agreed to go over there, right? Like, you didn't say, no, that's okay, I'd rather stay right here, I'm good, I'm not really into that kind of thing. You went.
And of course, you're getting to go up on stage. Why would I decline that? People are pulling the narrative that I'm in a relationship or whatever the case may be. No one can tell me the reasoning as to why I said yes to getting on stage, but you also don't know who you're going on stage for.
I hate to say it, but what she said right here doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Yeah, nobody knows why you went on stage is correct, because if you were going to act like that, then what was the point of going? If you saw that Usher was up there and they were coming to get you and say, okay, we're ready to bring you on, I believe that you could have said no. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't force you. I'm pretty sure you could have said to them, no, I'm too shy, I can't do it, I don't want to go. You didn't do that. Like, from the video, I saw the footage of them walking you up there while...
Man, she wanted to go, nigga. She wanted... I mean, you seen her Facebook post, bruh. This her moments of fame right here, man. She wanted to feel famous.
Usher is clearly on stage. You were, like, going up there, like, you know... Like, you was ready to be a part of whatever was going on.
I'm going to kind of pick up what you put down there. You said, I didn't know who I was going to be pulled up on stage with. The way I see it, there are two people. There's Usher and there's Chris Brown. And that means that you were banking on Chris Brown and you got Usher and you would have been more into it with Chris Brown. Am I reading this right?
Now, this is the thing, right? I think, one, this is a very good personification of how women act like something is wrong with a man if they're not into him.
Me solely, I went to the concert for Chris Brown. It's nothing against Usher or anything like that, but I'm more of a Chris Brown fan than I am of Usher. So, of course, it would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever.
Like, I think that's very interesting, because I've seen, like, her going around with this narrative, like, oh, yeah, the reason why I acted like that is just because I'm a classy queen, and, classy never goes out of style. To be honest, this is just my own personal opinion. No shade to anybody, but I don't feel like, classy women would have went on stage, period. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that would be something that would have been done in the first place, right? That's number one. But two, you're saying that, but then you're also now in the same breath saying, like, oh yeah, well, if it was Chris Brown, I don't know how I would have reacted, because
That's not classy then. That's not classy then, bro. She just like light skins, bro.
Well, I went there for. So, I definitely wouldn't have been as stiff as you guys seen in that video. So was it class that was a problem? Is that what it is? That you have so much decorum and that's why you're putting yourself together? Because that's not what it's seeming like.
It would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever.
You went on stage, you interact in a certain way. I believe that you thought you were going to humiliate him or humble him or whatever it was that you were attempting to do in that moment.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. And we have like 20.
It backfired backfired, and now you have smoke for the people that you were kind of like trying to play it up to, right? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. The thing that's very interesting is like I definitely think she would be Chris Brown's type, right? We already kind of know the vibe that he kind of goes for. She's been going on tangents and consistently, you know, having the conversation and trying to plead her case. I think that she went up there for a moment. And she's using that moment to the best of her ability to build whatever
for
plot.
sure. She doing interviews and all type of shit. She gonna end up starting a podcast. She gonna start making content. I mean, people talking about the bit. Shit, I mean, in that aspect, shit, I don't blame her, man. Shit, cause everybody know, man. If she don't start some content or podcast or something, man, everybody gonna forget about this shit by next week.
Forms. Now she's creating these story times. Now she's doing these interviews over her just basically going on there and acting a certain way. So it's almost like that was the plot that you went up there for. Like it's almost like that was your intention behind the whole thing. Now, granted, for me, not going to no cherry, picking spot. Okay, anytime that there's some cherry spot that anybody putting cherries, not interested. Anybody who's going on stage, not interested. Okay, that's just my whole MO. And so for anybody, like say for instance, she was pulled from out the crowd and she had no idea, and then she went up there and she acted like that, I could get it. But you knew that there was a possibility for you to go on stage, and you purposely tried to turn it around to women that, oh, it's because you're above them, that's why you got selected, and that's why you could treat Usher like that because you this and you all of that. And then you try to kind of like turn the situation around and make it seem like it was something it's not by using the whole classy thing.
Yeah.
When you contradicted yourself in the interview talking about that's not what you would have done if it was Chris Brown. This is a mess. This is a mess.
Nah, man.
I like to when you guys think about this.
Man, she full of shit, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, man. She full of shit. But I ain't gonna lie, her game plan worked though. Cause she might be able to quit the 9 to 5 after this, man. Everybody talking about her and shit, man. The smartest thing to do at this point, man. Start some content, start a podcast or something. But yeah, man. Y'all boys let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all boys for stopping by, watching our reaction. Yeah, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in the next one.